Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation. Thor News presents.
Alright, we're going to take a quick look at photos, terrifying scenes from Pakistan, India flooding. Telling you, it's spontaneously flooding everywhere. Guns don't work as well when they're wet. Advertisement. Water and fire in too much abundance can screw up just about anything. Almost no place is safe from floods. That's why I have been saying at Thor News, I just have a gut funny feeling, for whatever reason, between now and 20 years from now, the waters will keep rising. That's with this flood in India. You never know when Mother Nature can drop 6 feet of rain on you. Sounds impossible? It's possible. We are going through some strange Earth changes and some strange solar system changes. That's why we need to rethink the whole working as a team thing, and we need to start working as a team. Would a handful of cash brighten up their day? Probably not much. What you can spend it on? Water? We should give us maps and context. Dang. And if this happens to a major city, the amount of damage that can be done is just catastrophic in so many ways. Not to say this isn't. This looks horrible. Wow, that's what I was talking about. Wow. At my channel, I cover celestial physics and the sun, and nobody really seems to be a sun expert. But I think I'm pretty good at it. Good enough to say the sun has been acting very odd for a year and a half. And that as the sun goes, so goes weather on Earth. Things are crazy. And things have been getting crazier since Comet Ison. I guess you could say since 1999. So please, keep an eye on your weather. Help out your brother, your neighbor, your family. Try and find more patience. I don't know what is changing the weather so much. I do not believe it's solely carbon. I don't know what's changing the sun so much. Pretty sure that's not solely carbon. Free obituary search? What the fudge? This water brought to you by Pepsi. This flood brought to you by Pepsi? Oh man. I'd be scared of electricity. Like, what if we get electrocuted? Wow. These are just crazy. The world's just a snow globe, man. The whole Earth. It's a giant snow globe. How fast does the water go around a snow globe? Today we're looking at some holes. Swirly air holes? I guess everybody loves a swirly air hole, right? I've been watching this big thing right here, although it's nowhere near America. It's just been huge and interesting. And if you notice, yeah, it seems to, that hole down there and that hole up top seem to be connected, my brother. Agree, disagree? We're going to check out some backside action. Take a look at the Earth's bottom. How come these swirlies are always concentric? And what does concentric mean? Okay, now we are kicking on over to more relative news. We have a lot of action going on in the American Atlantic and Pacific coasts. We've got Norbert, the dragon, causing weird weather off of the southern tip. And I guess the biggest story coming up is during the week, we are going to have a polar vortex coming down dipping down through here and making everything colder. Mr. Freeze is going to ice your cookies, punk. I don't know what that means. It sounded funny. A lot of times I like to say sentences just because they sound funny. Let's go freeze.
Here's the much cooler air, not cold, but getting there, diving down, digging down into parts of the Midwest and northern plains. And these temperatures will be a drastic departure in some spots, 30, 35 degrees below average. Here's a look at it. There's tomorrow. Now watch this. There goes the cool air sweeping down, making it all the way into the mid-south.
I'm weird like that. Oh, wow, it's like a triangle. Bing, bing, bang. Upside down triangle. Told you today was going to be easy breezy, and I guess that meant mildly nonsensical. But I am warning you, we got a polar vortex coming during the next week. We got a lot of moisture pushing up through here. We got the remnants of Dolly coming in, the moisture-wise. And we got the remnants of Norbert coming in. So me and my people in the southwest America, Texas range, probably be getting some wet weather. You tell you what I'm talking about. Told Cloudwater. That don't look that bad. A very grim forecast ahead. Well, thank you very much. Bad news for lobster lovers. Okay, I'm a grim forecast this shit. Can you feel me? Weather in 2050, right? Shit is on much more of a today basis. At the moment, who can really see 36 years in the future? Let's try and deal with the problems we have today. Here we go. Crap. Why do you keep taking me back here? I know climate change. The climate is changing right now. That is what I'm trying to check on. Not 36 years from now. But I will telling you, these little tropical Atlantic Pacific hurricane depression babies this season have been wowzers. So we're keeping an eye on the weather now, because roads be caving in and shit, bro. And we got storms forecast between now and then. And nobody knows when that ends. So, and the sun's been freaking out. Sweet. Did I tell you about that? That's good to know. The world's just a snow globe, man. The whole earth.
Stay cool.